Hello class, we're going to be talking about radial symmetry today. So radial symmetry is a little different than mirror symmetry. So remember, symmetry is same and our hands have mirror symmetry, meaning I can draw a line between my two hands and when I fold them up, they're the same on both sides. Radial symmetry is like a flower or a snowflake where everything has symmetry all the way around. So we're going to be making something that already has radial symmetry for the winter season, and that's snowflakes. So most of you probably have rectangular pieces of paper, but a rectangle doesn't have radial symmetry. It only has mirror symmetry. So to make it a square, which does have radial symmetry, the first thing you're going to do is grab the bottom corner and you're going to pull it up to the top. You're going to line up this edge right here, this edge with the side of the paper and make it as neat as possible. Then you're going to cut this part off. So you can see right here where it overlaps. I'm just going to grab a marker and I'm going to make a nice straight line. Whoop. So my snowflake has a little black on it, or maybe I'll cut that off. So now I have this straight line here and I'm going to cut that. So I'm just going to cut on that line. And now I have a square piece of paper, like so. So with my square, I'm going to fold it again on the diagonal until I have a triangle. Then I'm going to fold it again on the diagonal so that it's equal and makes another triangle. Then the last step is I'm going to fold my triangle again in half so that it's a triangle. The next thing I'm going to do with this triangle is I'm going to grab a pencil and I'm going to make a little dot as if I was taking my triangle and making a perfect diamond shape. So I'm going to have a straight line go up and then I'm going to cut along these dotted lines so that it makes a diamond. So you're going to cut along those dotted lines to make a diamond. Now, if I was to open this right now, I would already have radial symmetry. And remember, I just folded it into a triangle in half, folded it into a triangle in half, folded it into a triangle in half, and then cut a diamond. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to make another mark down the middle, and you should do this with pencil. I'm just doing it with marker so that way it shows up on camera. When I cut to have radial symmetry, I can never have a shape go over this line. So when I cut my shapes out, they can never go over this middle line. So when you cut your shapes out, they should be pretty small and just on the edges. And then just pull them out. You can even cut a little bit off the top edge. It just can't cross that middle line. And then I'm going to make one more little triangle. I'm going to turn it over. And any shape I make, it just can't cut over that middle line. And I can get pretty close to the middle line, I just can't go over it. And maybe one more little tiny triangle. So I'm going to slide that all over on the side. And this is my favorite part about snowflakes and radial symmetry. They will be the same all the way around, but when I open this, what shapes I've made is a complete surprise. So that's the fun part of making a snowflake. Oh, it kind of looks like deer antlers. Oh, it's looking a little bit more interesting. And then when I open it all up, now I have a snowflake with radial symmetry, the same all the way around as it goes around. So I have 4 points of radial symmetry for this one. So your goal is to cut out as many snowflakes with radial symmetry that you can and put them all together and take a photograph. I can't wait to see who makes the most beautiful snowflakes. You can color them, you could watercolor them, you could cover them in glitter, you could decorate a window, whatever you'd like with them. It's your chance to explore radial symmetry, folding paper, and having some great wintry fun. Enjoy!